Hello, this is the Happy Heathen. Doing this video because I was talking to my sister Kim recently and she seemed to be confused what my position is on religion. Okay, God, as I explained in my previous videos, I lean towards God existing, and that's it. Until such a time as he makes his position clear that he exists, 2, what he wants. And don't come at me with the Bible saying this is what he wants. Because the Bible was written in the Bronze Age. This is not the Bronze Age. The Bible, in my opinion, was a form of psychological warfare and control. Don't come at me with the Bible stressing these little cherry-picked parts. If I had to look at the entirety of my being, my psyche, and change what I didn't like, you have to look at the entirety of the Bible and live with what's really there, not just the parts you like. Story of the Good Samaritan? Great, but you also have to look at the rape parts of the Bible. You also have to look at the slavery parts of the Bible. You also have to look at the part where it's genocide. Don't come at me with these tiny little bits and pieces of the Bible and say, well, this is all that there is. No, there's a lot more to the Bible that you're ignoring. I mean, people in general, not just my sister Kim. My fear is that we're going to hold on to this Bronze Age, what is now bullshit, and threaten our future. We became what we are now in spite of the Bible, not because of the Bible. The Bible, the spear, the great powerful Sky Daddy, had kept the basic things like anatomy as an alien subject. It's like, oh, you can't touch the body. Well, if the Bible is right, and this is just what we walk around in, if the person's dead, who cares what the hell happens to the body? But no, church officials bought basic anatomy classes. Science advanced because they went around their authorities' back, dug up graves, just in an effort to learn. If science hasn't broken the law, we wouldn't be where we are now. Astronomy. We discovered that we are not the center of the universe, that the sun does not revolve around us. Church fought that. Basically, their position is what I normally say as a joke. How dare you use logic when I'm being weird and irrational? We can progress to great heights. Hell, we're living in such a beautiful time as far as technology is concerned. Fusion reactors. Nuclear power without nuclear waste? That could happen. We're on the verge of goddamn Star Trek shit here. And when I see religion going into politics, I'm afraid that's in danger. I'm afraid all advancement can be wiped out because of this stupid Bronze Age bullshit. It should never have been allowed to continue the way it is now. Don't get me wrong. If you're a Christian, wonderful. But keep your religion out of science. Keep your religion out of politics. No one's going to persecute you. Stop acting persecuted. Christianity is the accepted belief system of 75% of this country. Why are Christians always crying, oh no, everyone hates us? Well, you're trying to fuck us up. Your belief system will throw us back into the fucking Bronze Age if we're not careful. We could be so much better. We would have been. We would, if it wasn't for religion fighting science, we would be so farther advanced than we are now. The Dark Ages, where religion crushed science at every turn. Hell, bells. I mean, I'm amazed at where advances we are now. Religion is the brakes to humanity. It is the anchor at our feet in the ocean of trouble that is life. We can't let it pull us under. We can't let it divide us. That's all it ever does. Like I said before, I think there could be a God. I think He gave us the intelligence to solve the problems we have. We just have to have the fucking courage to use our intelligence. And that's something religion does not let us do. Stem cells are not babies. They're stem cells. Fucking hell, we're throwing this shit away. Why won't you let us use the stem cells for medical research? As I said before, a human body is what we walk around in. If there's nothing there, you argue that it's a baby? I find that asinine, but okay. It's a baby. Well, if the body's destroyed, the baby would go back to heaven? But you act like you destroy the body, the baby gets destroyed too? If the soul exists, this is what we walk around in. This is not the entirety of us. We are not our bodies. If the soul exists, we're souls in our bodies. I hope I make some sense here. I hope I'm being clear enough. One thing that I really like the idea of is nanites. Oh, if they ever perfect nanites, microscopic little robots could change humanity for the better. Imagine you have a clogged artery. They inject nanites into your body. They direct the nanites to the artery. They unclog it. There's even theorized that nanites can help us learn. A nanite colony connecting to the human mind. we could download information into ourselves. But I would love to see today that I could just become a doctor just by putting my thumb onto a sensor and just downloading Grey's Anatomy. Not the show, the actual textbook. That could happen. Unemployment would be non-existent because everyone could be employed. Now I'm sure the religious nutballs out there are going, oh no, it's a sign of the beast. No, it doesn't interrupt with free will. It just frees us from ignorance. That's all it does. Well, it could do if you motherfuckers don't get in the way. Better explanation what I'm talking about. Years ago, I saw a documentary about this guy. I think it was in Australia. He lost his arms and his legs in a wreck. And this guy is like out of the fucking Matrix. He's got this jack in his head that they put an coaxial cable into it. And what they do is they figured out how to translate brain impulses into computer language. Only thing he has to do is think, and he can move the cursor on a computer, and he can surf the internet. He could type just by the power of his mind. Take that one step further with nanites. If we could medical problems fucking solved. You can turn cancer off. You can activate other areas. You can deactivate areas. Or fat or obesity problem could be solved. You can turn off the part that makes us hold on to fat for later and just flush it down. We could be on the verge of something great if we don't let religion stop us. We don't let fear grip us. Like I said, when I see religion getting into politics, I get scared. Humanity's downfall is not going to come from some nutball with horns and a tail. It's going to come from ourselves, from our own ignorance. If we let ourselves be consumed by stupidity, which is religion, we deserve what we get. I hope we don't. Till next time.